Most of the time when you go on vacation, you expect that it will be an expense. You plan for it ahead of time, you think about how much money you need to save, and then you also think about the fact that you're not gonna be working, so you might need to save even a bit more money. Well, recently I took a vacation from my business and actually had my entire team take a vacation. So we all decided that we were going to take a week off and not work at all. Now, I made a little bit of a mistake though, and I planned a trip that I thought was going to coincide with my vacation, so I'd be gone while we all weren't working, but actually I accidentally scheduled it for the week after the vacation, which was a problem because that meant I was going to be not working for about 2 weeks. Now, of course, I would try to get some work done on that trip, but I'm sure you know the reality of traveling is that it's very difficult to get much of anything done when you're not in your normal space with your normal equipment and your normal tools. So I was a bit nervous about that, but fortunately, things turned out a little differently than I was expecting. After we had spent that week completely not working and I left on my trip, I only managed to get about 5 hours of work done the entire week that I was gone. But when we came back and we sat down for our weekly meeting and we looked at the numbers, I was really surprised at what I saw. So here we are inside our deadline funnel account, which is a software that we use to track our sales and to create some different types of offers. And as you can see, even in this time period right here where I'm out of the office, we're still continuing to make these sales and generate thousands of dollars. Now, this is just for one specific campaign, but let me just click you through a few of these different campaigns. Some of them obviously produced more and some of them produced less because they're for different price products with different offers, but all of them continued to make money even though I wasn't working for that period of time. This one made a few $1,000s while I was out of the office. This one right here, actually we switched to tracking in a different system because it is an Evergreen webinar. So it's this one right here. 13 people bought this product, this $400 product, which generated another $5,000 on top of this other income that came in as well. Let's just show you inside our Stripe account, which is one of our payment processors. You can see that the money was continuing to be deposited into my bank account, sometimes hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands of dollars each day, even while I was not working. Which means in that 2-week period when I practically wasn't working at all, we made almost $20,000 extra. So the big question is, how? How did that happen? How did I make an extra $20,000 when I wasn't even working? Because as you know, most of the time, when you aren't working, you don't make money at all, and you certainly don't make extra money. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about how I made an extra $20,000 while I wasn't even working. Well, the first thing that I did to make that extra money was just this, exactly what I'm doing right now. Every week I showed up here on YouTube and I made YouTube videos. I shared my expertise. I shared about what my business does. I provided helpful, valuable content to people who later went on to purchase my products and programs. So the funnel that ended up producing those sales that made all of that extra income, it started right here, just by showing up every single week. So I had that visibility from my YouTube videos, but here's the thing. Just being visible, just having a big audience, having a big following, getting a lot of views on YouTube, that's not necessarily going to equate to money at all. The bigger your audience is does not mean the bigger your paychecks will be. So I needed a second thing, and that was I needed a product that I could sell. In order to make money, you really have to sell something. So the second thing that I did beyond just making YouTube videos was I made online courses. Online courses are great because they're something that people can buy even if you're not around, and they can use them even if you're not around. And they're also not a service that you have to be providing to clients. So beyond making those YouTube videos every week, I also created these online programs that I could sell. the visibility from my YouTube videos. People knew who I was, they knew about my business, and I also had that product that I had made. I had created those digital courses that people could buy, which could generate money for me. But even if you have those two components, you're not actually going to make money, because you have to somehow make a connection between people discovering you and people purchasing your product. And so that is where the third part of this comes in, the Evergreen sales funnel. This is what really allowed me to make money while I wasn't even working. The Evergreen sales funnel is a process, really like a path that guides people from the time that they first learn about you to eventually purchasing your product. Now, there's all sorts of different types of sales funnels. I mean, sometimes the sales funnel can be as simple as you owning a coffee shop and you have a sign outside your coffee shop, so when people are driving by, they see that it's a coffee shop, and that gives you the visibility you need. And then someone can choose to walk through your door and then decide to purchase the coffee once they see what your menu looks like and what the different options are. With this online sales funnel, people first find out about me from my content online, most of the time from my YouTube videos. Then they decide to join my email list to get some of the free resources that I'm offering. So maybe they sign up for a free checklist or PDF, or maybe they go on to sign up for a free masterclass or workshop or webinar that I'm offering. Once they're on the workshop, I can teach them something of even more value, show them the step-by-step things that they need to do to get the results that they're looking for or to solve the problem that they're facing. And I can share with them about my product, how my product works, how my program is structured, so that they can see whether or not it would be a good fit for them. During the webinar, I can teach them how to solve their problem or how to reach their goal, and I get to share with them about how joining my program or buying my product can help them reach their goal even more quickly. And that really helps them to make that buying decision about whether or not the product or program is right for them. So that's what I finished setting up before I went on vacation for 2 weeks. We had set up a free online webinar that was on Evergreen. So the YouTube videos that I created in the past are sending people to that free webinar. People can sign up for it whether I'm working or not, whether I'm making videos each week or not. They can watch it whether I'm working or not, and then they can decide whether or not to buy it, whether I'm working or not. And so while I was taking those 2 weeks of vacation, that's exactly what was happening. People were continuing to go through that Evergreen sales funnel process, purchase my products, purchase my programs, and I was continuing to make money, even though I wasn't actually putting in the hours. Well, I hope that you guys really enjoyed that video and you found it helpful and interesting. I would love to share with you even more though about the nitty-gritty of how to set up an evergreen sales funnel like this that can make money whether you're working or not. If you would be interested in hearing more about the technical side of that, then I'm gonna do something I've never done before and ask you guys to give this video a thumbs up. And if we get the video to 1,000 likes, then I'll make a video with those more nitty-gritty details next week. So is that something you'd like to see? You wanna see how to set up a funnel? They're fighting through the curtain. So if you would be interested in seeing a video like that about how to actually set up such a funnel, then hit that thumbs up button to let me know. Okay, well, that's all for today's video, guys. But of course, before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. I make new videos every single week, and I would love to have you join me for the next one. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. If you'd like to learn more about how to actually increase the profits of your business, or you're thinking about starting a business and you want to get it started right from day one, then I'd like to invite you to join us for the Profit Planning Challenge. This is a free 4-day event that takes just about 30 minutes per day and guides you through the process of writing a profit plan for your business. A profit plan is a lot like a business plan, except it's focused on one key objective: driving your business towards making more profit while allowing you to work fewer hours in your business. Basically, it will give you a framework to earn more for every hour that you work. If that sounds like something that you would like to do for yourself and for your business, then join us for the next Profit Planning Challenge. There's a link down below where you can sign up right now. And like I said, it's completely free. Hope to see you there.